Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. This is Aglai, aka Daylon. This is Path 33 Tarot, where we talk about just clearing up some messages and guidance and receiving guidance that we need. In this video, we're going to be doing a video for Aries. So, welcome again. If you guys have been following me, you also do know that I have another channel, Midpoint, where I also talk about emotional healing and mastery. So, if that's something that is interested, the link is in the description. If you would like to book a reading with me, the link is in the description as well. Let's get to your reading. So automatically, what I see, the heart of the matter of the situation, what's going on is you have the Ace of Wands. So you have a brand new beginning in some type of new adventure that you're taking on, Aries, or this could be people that's resonating with the Aries energy, where your mind is headstrong, head directed. You're now focused. I'm getting higher mind, higher self is now focused on this new beginning, this new project, this new passion. Maybe you have a lot more enthusiasm going towards something brand new that you're creating or that you're doing. It's something that is inspiring to you, and it's also inspiring others. It's also something that has been, I feel like, inherited, given to you like a gift, like if it's tarot or singing or knowing how to sew or something that has been inherited, that you're taking on a little bit more seriously. I feel like it's so interesting with the Seven of Cups. I have also the Light Seers Tarot clarifying the Rider-Waite deck, and the Seven of Cups came out with the Ace of Wands. So there's some type of like illusion here that perhaps was distracting you from taking on this new gift, this new talent, this new spiritual gift, this new tool that you can possibly use in this new adventure adventure that you wanted to go on. It could be a new adventure. It could be just doing something different. It could be just living more within the fire sign energy of your life, Aries. If of course you're a fire sign, but if you're not a fire sign and you just happen to be watching this video and it resonates with you, I feel like you've been navigating distractions, okay? And now that that's out of the way, you're moving forward. I feel like also what's crossing is the Two of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. So you were just trying to figure out and balance out your community, your environment, what that looks like for you, like your support system, what that looks like for you before you did your work, before you started to follow this passion, this entrepreneur, this spirit-led gift. And you realize that that was the challenge that I had. Man, there it is. Oh, perfect. I'm glad that it's up here. So I forgot the name of this pyramid, but it talks about the 6 pillars of how you can create, right? And I put work downwards. So it's purpose, identity, values and belief, capabilities, behaviors, and environment. And we think sometimes, even I did this, you have to start working from your environment. Okay, in order for me to create, I need a new house, I need a dope apartment, I need to be around these people. When really, in fact, instead of working your way down up, you have to work your way up down. What is the purpose? What is your why? Right? You want to start with that, and then your identity. Who am I to do this? Which will be your self-image. So what is your journey first, and what is the self-image? And I feel like this may resonate with you, where now you're seeing my environment will come later. As you can see, the environment is at the bottom of that list. After you have your purpose, you're on your journey, you're on your path, your identity is clear about who it is that you are. I just saw 3, 4, 5. So there's something about progression here. What your values are, your universal principles, your whys. Then you start to be able to develop all these gifts and skills, and you're analyzing exactly where are my strengths, where are my weaknesses, on how I'm going to do this, the behaviors that I have to change or start to embody to do this, and eventually my environment will change. Okay, and this could have had a lot to do with people that you love. You had to change your environment, you had to change the type of connections that you go after romantically, Aries, and because it was constantly affecting how you work and your intuitive beliefs of what you felt came first. Now you're seeing my work, my purpose, my identity, my values, and my systems. That comes first. Everything else will come after that, right? What's been challenging that, not challenge, that was the challenge. What's been affecting that really, what you feel like was actually supporting you is the Four of Pentacles. So being able to know when to hold on to your energy, when to pull back, right? Because your ultimate goal is the King of Pentacles with the star. You want to be able to be financially stable for yourself. Maybe you've been around people that they made you feel like you can't do anything without them. They made you feel like you had to you need them in order for you to be successful. You need their support, their love. Like, if I don't get, you don't get my support or anything like that, you're not gonna make it type of energy. But then you're realizing that's not true. I could get that from God. I could get that from myself, because I'm already a star. I already know who I am. I just get to budget my energy wisely with this Four of Pentacles, right? Not only my money, my energy, who I'm giving my time and attention to. In the past, this had kept you stuck with the Two of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. You haven't been focusing on putting in your work, because you've been trying to figure out, where do I go? What do I do? What's my next step? Maybe even trying to figure out which of these gifts or talents that I get to do, that I need to do. And it's because, and that was preventing you from moving forward and taking action on working and creating this thing. And also, that is also perpetuating the type of people that you're thinking that you need in your environment. So it's kind of like a spiraling thing. And in the present moment, you're being asked to have a routine about yourself. Be grounded, be stable, plant a seed, even if it's just one seed for now, and work on that with the Eight of Wands, clarifying that, because there's something about quick action. The minute that you start, it's almost like a dichotomy of you, or even just two separate views. You see slow and you see fast, and you're like, how can two operate at the same time? Well, when one thing ends, something else is beginning, so it's not really far-fetched to even believe that. In your present moment, you are being advised to be creative, have a structure, routine, and not too structured. 644 may resonate with you. Look up that number too. Not too structured where you're so rigid, right? We're moving away from that Capricorn, like, rigid, working every day, all day hard, and it's just more of a flow, being in creative flow, right? It's almost like removing yourself from analysis paralysis, from trying to figure out which way to go, when it starts with you. What makes you feel alive? What is passionate? What is something that you always wanted to do? Just do it, but just be consistent in it. If anything, be consistent in it rather than just a routine. Now, some people may benefit in creating a routine for themselves that they stick to, while others, they just know, well, I need to get this done for the week, and then I get to flow in the middle of that, as long as I make sure I get that done. So figure out what works best for you, because it's not the same for everyone, okay? In the future, I see the King of Cups, which, when this came out, the Eight of Pentacles, in the past, present, it fell on the King of Cups. So I feel like you've developed emotional mastery, okay? So shout outs to you, because we on the same, okay, boat, ship, all of that, all right? King of Pentacles, King of Cups just lets me know that you're someone who's give great advice. You're someone who's emotionally balanced, right? With the Lover's card, you chose wisely. This is such a different energy compared to the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is like trying to figure it out, making a decision. The Lovers, also known in the past as the Choice, you've made the decision based on the knowledge that you've gained from all of these emotions clogging your memory, keeping you stuck. You've been keeping yourself stuck. 818 is significant to you as well as 822. A lot of synchronicities you could be receiving of saying, now's the time to go, now's the time to create. Utilize the wisdom that you've already have and just keep going. You've learned also not to let your emotions affect you, or other people's emotions affect you as well, okay? Because you could be someone who's very sensitive. As the King of Cups, you could be very deep. You feel deeply, and that could really affect you. So you need to be very mindful of the people that is around you, that is standing next to you, because you could also take in their energy real quick. I remember when I signed up for an amazing team. If you guys are interested in working with them, they are called Your Day Balance Game. I always shout them out because I got the opportunity to work with them briefly, shortly, but it was such a great impact. And part of their program is they teach you about codependency and releasing all of that. And just a small time that I had with them, I've released so much and learned so much. And I remember there was a point in time when you have to go in and do an assessment, to do training, to work out and see where you are and how well you can handle your emotions. And there was a part when I have to do squats, right? I couldn't finish doing the squats. You have to go hold it, come back up, hold it, and I had to do it like, I don't know, 20 times, 21 times, or I don't remember, past a certain minute. The first time I didn't do too well. I didn't get past to the next mark, right? I think I got to 12 when I needed to get to like 21 or 25 or something like that. Don't quote me, but reach out to them if you're interested. They're based out in Georgia, but they're growing phenomenally. And I remember the second time I came, my two coaches, my group coach, and then Day, the main leader of the entire business, right, that created it, that co-created it with his team. They just came and stood next to me while I was doing the squat. They just stood 10-10, brand new beginnings, changing your perspective, seeing things completely differently, okay? That's the number for you. And as I'm explaining this and going back in time in that experience, that's something that leveled me up. Just being in the vicinity next to me, because this is nothing for them. They've been doing this. They're on a whole different level, right? Just coming next to me and just talking to me, you got this, send your body love. And then I'm doing this for myself too. I did it because their magnetic frequency and mine, meshed together. And it's kind of like theirs were on a different higher level than mine, so that helped to pull me up. So something about that, you want to be very mindful. You've gained emotional mastery, these tools and the wisdom, utilize them, and also perhaps you may need to share them in some type of way, right? So that's for some of y'all. And your present power, your personal power is the devil, which I thought was quite interesting. I feel like you could be someone, once you get on something, you stay stuck on it, right? It could be a good or a bad thing. If you're addicted to drugs, too much sex, obviously alcohol, that's gonna really bring you down a rabbit hole that you don't want to go to. But if it's something where you're creating a routine, you're being consistent, then I feel like you are putting that energy towards the right way, right? It's like addictive energy in a good way, but you still need a balance. And I feel like you do that. The Page of Pentacles, he looks like he's balancing something brand new he's creating something brand new. The Page of Pentacles talks about a new seed, a new beginning, a new opportunity, a new offer that the King of Cups, again, that you've inherited in the future, but you have now, is actually assisting you with. So I also feel like you've healed addictive behaviors and just being around people that constantly challenge your root chakra, your stability, and how other people are seeing you as what I just said, Emperor. You are that boss. You are that leader. It says, I am my own authority. I have the will and the power to create my life structure. You are moving forward and creating stability for yourself. You had to learn this. So I'm also seeing that you've entered, what's the term I'm looking for? There's so many enters word that's popping up in my head, like 27. You integrated. I saw interject, interdominate. I saw so many words. You've integrated something about enter. Maybe in the winter, you'll see a magic. I didn't even mean to say that. You'll see some miracles of magical changes in who you are. Maybe you become this king, this emperor, this boss, this leader. You'll have the stability in the structure and have the authority that you've always wanted, okay? You could have Cancer in your chart. Or they could just be, this is here for you now. You're creating a strong, healthy foundation for yourself. Also, Aries, your hopes and fears is the High Priestess. I don't know. With the Six of Wands, your ancestors are celebrating you. They're seeing that you're listening to your intuition now. So you don't have any fears of your mysterious ways. Maybe you are a diviner like myself and many others. Maybe you have strong intuitions. Maybe you're starting to learn how to utilize those gifts, right? But your ancestors are supporting you. I feel like you for this to come in your hopes and fears, it's almost like you want to make sure that you honor your ancestors. You want to make sure that you honor Source for giving you this gift, okay? This inherent, you probably inherited emotional mastery like I have, right? So maybe you want to make sure that you're always honoring them. Maybe you feel like you don't know if you can do the job well, right? But I feel like you can. You have this gift. You have this ability. It's in your bloodline. You've chosen for that specific purpose, okay? And the outcome, intuition, okay? Page of Cups with the Judgment call. This is kind of like my yes card. Take action. You're doing this the right way. You could also be learning how to reparent yourself, relove yourself, and you're starting to listen to your intuition when it comes to the people that you invest in, making sure that these are the people that honor your kindness, that are sensitive enough, thoughtful, supportive enough, that wants to start brand new beginnings that are healthy relationships, interdependent relationships. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of inter. You could be utilizing a lot of those words, but I also feel like there's a lot of integration, lower self and higher self, masculine and feminine energy. Okay, I'm also getting the triquetra symbol. Maybe the triquetra symbol may be significant to you, because she also has the triquetra symbol on her shoulder. Can y'all see that? It's white. It's kind of like, it's similar. If you put this on here, it fits perfectly. So something also related to sacred geometry. I don't want to go too deep. At the bottom of the deck, you're making wiser investments. Like I said, 7 of Pentacles or the 3 of Pentacles, you're eliminating other people's burdens of feeling less than, because I feel like they've been projecting that towards you. I even missed this. You know that you are now my lover's card got clothes, okay? They got clothes, you too. So don't even try it. Don't come for me. Okay, yeah, I just feel like you are now operating in your higher self, and the Lovers card again gives me that energy of higher mind, higher self, integrated feminine and masculine energy, shadow and light. You've done the work and you've elevated. You're definitely in the new earth. Okay, Aries, I love this reading for you. So hit the subscribe. If you are interested in a personal reading, reach out to me, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.